to my very first Resining of the Living Dead video. Today we are going to be making a frog as well as an octopus. We're going to be using a mica powder, lilac, and some glittery inclusions in purple for the octopus, and then some mica powder golden green with some green glittery inclusions. So two colors are clear with the glitter, and then the mica powder will add some glue to the mix in order to keep things from mixing together. And what we're going to do is probably get about 200 mLs of resin, two-part resin for each. So what we're going to do is we're going to mix that and be right back. Alright, so while the resin is in the vacuum pot getting the bubbles taken care of, what we're going to do in the meantime is put some eyes here in the octopus. So we're going to use some UV resin, a black light, and a pair of little glass eyes that you can see. Let's see. Can you see them? Look at that. Purple. Okay. So what we're going to do is we'll just use a little stick to get them where they need to be. So we're going to put a drop of UV resin in each eye socket. And then we will put our little eyeballs in very carefully. We'll use the stick to put them where we want them to be. Whoops. So we'll just do them like that. And then we will take this UV light and shine it up underneath and then above for a minute or two. And that will solidify the UV resin. And I'm probably going to need to get my other flashlight. Stand by. Alright, so we've changed our batteries and we're going to go ahead and get these under this UV light to harden them up. And it doesn't take too long, just a few seconds or two. We've got a little drop on our mat, so we'll go ahead and UV that guy up so it doesn't get on our hands or arms. Alright, so while we wait for about another 20 minutes for the vacuum pot, we'll be back. Alright, we are back and the resin is out of the vacuum pot. So what we're going to do is we're going to separate a little bit of the resin into another cup, and that's going to be the resin that's going to get the glitter. We'll put that to the side, and we'll maybe do a little bit more. There we go. And we'll do the same thing with this one. All right. So, first things first, we are going to grab a couple more of our stirring. some more popsicle sticks in order to stir. And we'll start with what we're going to do for the octopus. So we're going to take our lilac mica powder and I go into this cup. I'm going to be pretty generous with it. And the other thing we're going to do is we're going to add a couple drops of glue, and that'll keep the colors from blending together. So we'll use some Elmer's clear glue and just a couple drops. We'll just give it a squeeze. There's one, and there's two, and we'll just do a third there. And as we stir this, we'll see it will start to get really thick. You can see there. Okay, we'll put that aside for a moment. And then in the other one, we are going to take some of this glitter, and we're going to pop the glitter in there. And we'll just use it all. Why not? It's not that much. We're going to give it a drop of glue into this one as well. Okay, we'll let that sit for a moment. And then we will come over here to our one for the frog, and we're going to use this golden green, and again we're going to give it a nice heaping popsicle stick worth and give it a stir. And then we will add a couple drops of glue into this guy too. Now it's two bigger drops, so we'll see how that does. We will stir that up, and it's getting thick already. Okay, and then we will come over, get our green. We'll put our green glitter in. We'll keep a hold on those little containers. Maybe we'll use them for something else. A little bit of glue. Give it a stir. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to pour these in. I'm going to do like a dirty pour. So we'll start over here with the frog. Start with the frog, and we're going to pour our colors in together. And we're going to pour that clear into the green. Give it a second to fill out into the legs. And what we'll do is we'll get one of these little sticks, and we'll give it a little, pull it into these extremities because because it's so thick. And it's alright if it overflows a little bit because we will clean that up once we demold it in a day. So let's probably going to have a little bit of extra left over, so we'll grab another mold when we're done. Let's see. Oh, we still got a little bit of toes over here that didn't fill. And it is very thick because of that glue in there. But that's okay. That's good because we'll see how the glitter comes out. So this is the first attempt. So, hey, if it works, if it doesn't work, hey, it's all good. We'll learn and make some adjustments next time, right? All right. And let's go up into the front. I think the front one needs a little bit of help. And I can see that the clear is staying separate, and that's great. All right, so I think our frog is good. I'm going to move him over here a little bit. We'll give him a little spray of a little alcohol, isopropyl alcohol spray to kind of help with the bubbles in the end. Now, let's move over to our octopus. We're going to do the same thing. Let's stir up these. They're definitely sinking in there. Alright, so we're going to do the same thing. We're going to pour purple with the clear at the same time. Make sure you can see. Let's give it a second. Let's get another one of these little sticks. These have a little bit of a swirl, so we're going to definitely need to help it out a lot. Pour a little bit of purple over here. You can see we're going to just pour a little tiny stream into these other tentacles, and then we'll use the stick to kind of finish the job. They gotta go around, and then we'll get some purple into these because it looks like it's more the clear. We want to get some color into those. It looks good though. It looks pretty. We got a lot of purple left, so I'm going to grab another mold in a second. And the good thing about the silicone mat that we're working on is that if something drips onto it, we can easily clean it up in the end. So let's get a little bit of, let me get some in here. Let me get some color in this. We have a lot of purple, so this mold did not need as much as I thought. I think this one more needs to get a little bit in it. Perfect. See how those look. We're just going to drip a little bit into this and swirl it in. Awesome. And we'll give that a squirt of the rubbing alcohol. And because we have a lot of purple left, let's find another mold. We have a bowl, and I think it might be enough. So let's slide this guy back a little bit. Slide him back a little bit. And we're going to use the purple and the green in this bowl. And hopefully we have enough for that and the lid. It'll be kind of funky colored, but hey, it might be all right. It's good to stick in. I gotta mix that up a little bit. All the and we'll put that in something else. We're going to have a little bit more resin than we needed, so that's good. This actually has a lid, so we can make the lid. We might be able to make the lid too. A lot more than we thought we needed. You can see it is really starting to thicken up. Get a stir here real quick. So this glitter is all sinking down. We want some of that to stay in the glue, in the resin. All right, where's the lid? Here's the lid. You can see that. Move this guy over a little bit. And we probably won't have enough for the lid. but that's okay. We'll make more and cap it off. We might be okay. Let's see if we can get any more of the glitter out. Let's see, we got a little bit left, purple. Awesome. So, we actually had a lot more than we thought. We've got an extra bowl with the green and the blue and the purple, and a lid. Scrape out a little bit more of the green. And now that that's all in there, we will give them a squirt with the All right, so now that everything is poured, we will resume this. We will start again on our demolding day. So I will see you in about 36 hours. And we are back to do our unmolding. And so you'll see the frog, the octopus, and the jar. So let's start with the jar. It's the lid. Goodness. Okay. It's still a little bit soft. You can see it kind of molded a little bit, but we'll see how the lid fits on there. Pretty. You can see the clear spots are still kind of, it's hard to see in there, but let's see. You can see the little clear. See how this one came out. A little soft. we're good. I'm going to wait a little while, but I think it's fine. It's coming out. And we'll set it down and flatten it out. What did we just lose? Oh, just a piece of the... kind of settled. And the frog. So the one thing that didn't exactly work is the glitter sunk a little bit. So we're going to have to next time do a little bit better with that. But still looks pretty neat so far. You can see the, let's see, the glitter did sink, but it's got the clear areas and the little bit of bubbles on the top. So we're going to have to work on that next time. Bubbles over here. You can fill that in with some UV and smooth it out, but pretty cute. Alright, well, that is going to do it for this first video, and these will probably end up on the Etsy store, and the link will be in the description. So thanks for watching.